Hello, and welcome back to Delgado ESL 3-4. This week's topic is daily living using the past continuous tense to discuss daily life. The past continuous tense shows that an action took place in the past at a certain time while something else occurred or until something else happened. In this video, we're going to focus on when something happened or if something happened at a specific time. So if you were asked the question, where were you at 6 p.m. yesterday? You could respond, at 6 p.m. yesterday, I was eating lunch. This beautiful graph kind of shows you where that is that you were eating lunch. You can also use the past continuous tense with several other adverbs, but like we said, we're going to focus on the adverb when in this video. But we could also say, I was eating at 6 p.m. I was eating while listening to music. As I was eating, I broke a tooth. And I was eating happily until I broke a tooth. All of these are using the past continuous tense. But like we said, today we're going to focus on using when. When can come at the beginning of a sentence or in the middle. And there is a special comma rule that goes along with that your teachers will discuss with you. But the big thing to remember is that when you're using the helping verb with the past continuous, if your subject is singular, you have to use the helping verb was. And if your subject is plural, you have to use the helping verb were, right? What we're going to do this week is we're going to describe what's happening when these photos were taken. We're not going to look at them all too long here. We'll just quickly run through them. When this photo was taken, what else was happening? There's some prompts if you need them, but come up with your own sentences. When this photo was taken, what was happening? All right, I hope you have a great time making up your own sentences to go along with those wonderful images. And enjoy your conversation with your classmates. We'll be back for part 2 in just a minute. Continue on with the topic of daily living, and we will continue to use the past continuous tense to discuss daily life. So here's just a list of many things that might be part of your regular daily routine, and all of these are in present tense, right? Feed the kids, go to sleep, have a drink, wash the dishes, right? And there's another list here that's also occasional activities, right? And they are also all in present tense, right? So we'll be using these as kind of our vocabulary word bank to work with the past continuous tense. In order to make a present tense verb into past continuous, you have to add a helping verb and add ing to the base verb. So feed the kids becomes I was feeding the kids, or they were feeding the kids. Clean up becomes she was cleaning up, or they were cleaning up. Right? So we're going to use these words to talk about the daily lives of different people in the past continuous tense, and we will again have a skit to help practice this. You can feel free to use this skit with your classmates or just to read it along with your slides. It's nice reading practice. All right, but there is some special vocabulary in the skit we just like to go over real quick. The words are suspects, arrested, accomplice, fostering, custody, witness, interview, suspicion, alibi, tractor beam, charges, and abducted. Here are the definitions here. We won't read them one by one, but for the ones that you don't know, you might want to look at your slides and read them before you watch the skit. All right, our skit is called Biggie's. Our skit is called Where Were You Yesterday? I hope you enjoy it. Afterwards, there will be some questions for you to answer in your slides to check for understanding. And I hope it elicits a lot of great conversations in your classroom using the past and continuous tense. All right, y'all, here it goes.
Big Easy Tribune. Unicorn found without accomplice inside Big Easy Bank vault. Reward for any information leading to the capture of the unicorn's partner or partners in crime. Contact the SPCA if you are interested in fostering the unicorn after its release from custody.
Hello, Detective Waddle.
Hello, Sergeant. Give me the lowdown. What has been happening here this morning?
Yes, sir. 7:45 this morning, the bank manager opened the bank and found a abandoned unicorn in a vault.
Was anything stolen?
Yeah, just one bag of precious gems and gold. Think the robbers was packing up when they got surprised by the manager.
Do we have any witnesses or suspects?
Yes, sir. We arrested 3 people who were walking near the bank.
Fantastic. I will go and interview them right away.
Okay, we're going to continue work on the scene. The suspects are in the Big Easy jail.
Look here. You are all under arrest for suspicion of bank robbery. I'm going to interview each and every one of you, and we will get to the bottom of this. You all better hope that you have watertight alibis for the time of the robbery. First up, Farmer John. Where were you from last night until this morning?
Well, from 6 to 6:30 p.m. I was feeding the chickens. From 6:30 to 10:30 I was watching my favorite sport, bull riding on CMT. From 10:30 till dawn I was sleeping. I left my house at 6:45 this morning and went to the hardware store to buy some motor oil. I was driving my tractor home when I saw the officers. I was having a normal day until y'all arrested me. Thank you very much.
Center.
Okay, what would you like to know, Captain Kazam?
Hey, smart guy, you want to face more charges?
Chill, man. I was just messing around.
Where were you from 6 p.m. last night until this morning?
All right, Daddy-o. From 6 to 7:30, I was taking a shower and getting ready for a hot night on the town.
An hour and a half to get ready. Huh. Seems like a lot of time for a man to spend in the bathroom.
Man, it takes a lot of time to reach this level of perfection. As I was saying before you so rudely interrupted me, after I was perfectified, I left my house. As I was driving down Canal Street, I got a flat tire. So I pulled over and parked my car, which started a wild night, let me tell you. Actually, I can't. I promised. I wouldn't. Anyway, I was sleeping from like 3 a.m. to 7. Then I said my goodbyes and started meandering my way home. I was walking by the bank when your boys wrapped me up.
I will. Last but not least, Mrs. Baker, you're up.
Excuse me, it's Miss Baker, if you don't mind.
As I was saying, Miss Baker, where were you from 6 p.m. last night until this morning?
Well, my son had a soccer game yesterday, so from 6 to 6:30, I was waiting for pizza at Big Jan's Pizza. Then I drove my car to the Fly to take the pizzas to my son and his teammates. While the kids were eating, I was looking at my phone. Suddenly, I received a text from my husband. My husband said there was an emergency. I began screaming for my son to get in the car, and as we were peeling out of the driveway, I looked toward my house. An alien ship was hovering over my house. I could see a tractor beam shining on my husband. My husband was floating up into the ship as I approached the house. I was running towards my husband until the ship disappeared with him. With him! I was shaking, and then I must have fainted. I was sleeping when your officers woke me up.
Where's your house and car, Miss Baker?
I am not sure. Uptown? Yes. As I was saying, I was looking at the ship, then I fainted, and now I'm here. This is definitely not a normal day.
Yes, it seems odd. Gentlemen, you both can leave. Miss Baker, you should settle in. It's going to be a long night. When we were talking earlier, you said an alien ship came to your house and abducted your husband. Tell me more about that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that skit, and we want to say thanks to all of our guest actors who participated. On the next page, there are 3 schedules from yesterday from our characters in the skit. Use the past continuous tense to discuss the schedule and focus on using the adverbs while or as. So we can see we have Farmer John, Kim Baker, and Mr. Smiley here. And this kind of shows what they were doing in the evening, the nighttime, the wee hours of the morning, and the early morning. So we could say, while Mr. Farmer was sleeping, Mr. Smiley was this, or maybe he was doing that. So just use it as a starter for discussions, and thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye for now.